If you're a digital agency owner under 500,000 in revenue, this is the episode for you because there's usually around 3 mistakes that you're making that's holding you back from growing. Now, if you're new to this show is all about going over strategies for growing your agency much faster. If you're not yet subscribed, hit that little bell button so you never miss out on a new episode. What's up everybody, Jason Swenk here, and I want to talk to you about the 3 biggest mistakes I see agency owners making who are under the 500,000 mark, right? They're just getting started or they're just a couple $100,000 in revenue every year and they're trying to figure out like, what are we doing wrong? Well, the 3 biggest mistakes I see is 1, you're not charging enough. Look, we probably started your agency by accident. You knew how to do something cool, someone offered you money, and then you were reactive. And we're not charging enough in order to get the right clients, in order to do the right things, and you constantly keep telling yourself you're too busy. Does this sound familiar? Well, you need to look at your pricing. You need to look at the value that you're actually providing to your clients. And if you don't understand the value, obviously your clients are not going to understand the value and you're going to lose them. And it might be a good thing with the clients that you have right now because you have to raise your prices. Now, I'm not saying raise your prices for existing clients right away. I'm saying on the new clients that you're taking on, you need to raise your prices. And then as you raise those prices, there's going to be such a huge delta between the existing clients. Then you can raise those because you don't really care if you lose them or not. And about half will actually come with you. The other half will cancel. But you have to be charging the right amount for everything else to work in order to scale. The easiest way that you can grow your agency is by raising your prices. But you have to understand the value and you have to have confidence behind that. Number 2 is not hiring a project manager fast enough. You're probably at a level where you're like, hey, I'm making good money for me personally, but I'm doing everything. Well, if you're doing everything, that means you can't be concentrating on growing the business. And you're constantly having those ups and downs, right? As your agency is getting new business, then you focus heavily on delivery. Then as you're focusing on delivery, your pipeline starts going down. And then you're in this constant roller coaster up and down. So you have to start looking for the right PM and hire them early so they can actually manage the clients, they can manage the projects. You can focus on sales, you can focus on growth, you can focus on recruiting, you can focus on networking, creating content, strategic relationships, all the other stuff that you need to do minus working with the client. And number 3 is being patient. We all want things right away and everybody's looking for that silver bullet. Well, you have to be consistent and you have to be patient and you have to have that goal of where you actually want to go and who do we want to actually help out and get that clarity. You need all 3 of these things if you're in this rut and if you're stuck. And if you want to know more about the right systems and really the right strategies that you need to do to really kind of elevate and catapult your agency, I want you to check out the agency playbook that I put together for you. Go to theagencyplaybook.com or you can go to jasonswank.com/playbook and request an invite, and you'll notice there's 8 systems in there. The first system is all about clarity, giving you that clarity for where you're going, who you're working with, why are you working with them, why are you doing this business, so you can actually give the power to your team in order to figure out what they need to say yes to and gives you the power to what to say yes to. Then it shows you how to position your agency so you don't look like everybody else. Don't you think a lot of people look alike? Third is what you should actually be charging. What's the actual pricing? We talked about doubling or raising your prices. This will show you how to figure that out. And what's the right order of services so you can win the deals. Then it will go into strategies for how can you get these meetings? How can you get your foot in the door? And then after that, it shows you how to qualify, how to go through the sales process, the proposal process, how to make sure the clients never ghost you when you send a proposal. Then it goes through the delivery process, so it helps you out with scope creep and avoiding most of that. It shows you the org chart of what I would do and structures that you can actually set up, so you don't have to have this huge team to have, you know, a very successful agency. And then it shows you how to exit an agency one day, or how to position it where it's so profitable you may not want to exit. So I want you to go check out the agency playbook. Go to jasonswenk.com/playbook, and until next time, have a swank day.